We all suffer because we age, because we want change in our lives. We suffer because we want the best, the success, the blessings, the top 10% of things. You suffer because God doesn't do as you want. Realize your prayers. Suffering is normal. Still, some people, we suffer more than others, and the balance is not equal, not fair, and not equitable. And you suffer because you cannot change the things as they are for real. Everything I write and share here on Enrich Talks is from my own life experience. I don't know why I suffer or complain too much. Still, I don't have enough of everything. To stop working, living, being, loving, helping others. Intellectual suffering, mind suffering, emotional, body and soul suffering. Life is unfair suffering. And we must accept reality as something that we could never change. We suffer through the suffering of the people we care about and love. Life unfair rules, someone with money versus someone with principles. A good girl versus a hoe, a guy believer versus a bad boy. 5 types of suffering that people, you and me, have to solve in this lifetime, and a life problem solving ebook written by me, is available in the link to my shop in description of this video. Suffering either is cured, either grows and affects us long term. If you are not working, if you are not busy and don't keep your time occupied, you start thinking, you feel anxious, alone, depressed, with no direction in life. Until you find your life purpose, a great hobby, that money-making idea, or until you find a life partner, you should go to work. Because working heals the mind, the lazy man. And it gives you a life purpose. Thank God for my working experiences and skills, that I have a good health, never went to doctor, even if I have multiple health insurances. I also don't smoke, I drink occasionally beer, no vices, no excesses, I practice fasting and eat frugal, rarely meat. I wanna look normal, like a human being. Still I have meat suffering in different life stages. Not because I choose to have this hard life. Good is preparing me for the future me. Other people would have give up, failed, and accept their poverty status, if they lived some of my life experiences. But I am a fighter, a stoic disciple, a believer, a genius, and I carry on my life struggle with dignity and faith, hope and motivation. I have a plan in life. From the first love suffering, first refusals, unrealistic life expectations, failures, failed exams, interviews, and moments of stupidity, being silly, naive, that made me lose money. Years and people, friends. The first suffering nobody talks, is intellectual suffering. The smarter you are, the more you see the injustice in life. You must shut up and move forward. You are not Batman, a savior, or God's lawyer. If you are smart, if you had a tough life, educated, multiple working skills owner and possessing creativity, you know you have a problem. The majority of people are simple people, they don't think, they do things. Take decisions, good or bad. They live life faster than a smart guy who measures all the risks and consequences of his decision, and every time regretting them. They don't think too much, they don't know too much about life philosophy, statistics and money management. People are basic, simple and average mediocre. This is the reason they get married before you. They are poorer than you, still more happy. They don't have so much knowledge as you, 0 experiences, 0 opinions. They don't need to argue, or to manage justice or excuses. They don't care. You have to lower your expectations, to play dumb, to talk less and listen more. Obviously the smarter, richer, well-informed one. But you need to integrate in group, community or social context with other people. Having more information, knowledge and experience is a luggage we carry our entire life. These things define us and help us navigate through life. After intellectual suffering, comes the spiritual suffering. Because we know life is unfair in many aspects, success in life is somehow random. Rich people remain single, poor men and women married early in life, get the beautiful loyal family and many blessings. Having and doing a great job will keep you working overtime, and neglect other life things you should solve, beyond money. Personal health and goals, building a family and ignoring your parents. The spiritual suffering is also about the relationship with yourself, with your life decisions and life regrets. People stay stuck in past experiences and past sufferings and being afraid to take new life decisions, because in the past they had some bad ugly consequences regarding their decisions. Rational mind suffering is tough. Because you can see the future of other people, and know you cannot help them, cannot intervene in their life path. You cannot force people to change or to listen to you. People suffer more in their mind than in reality. We make all kind of life scenarios. If I choose this, will happen this. If I choose that, will happen that way. If I say no, if I say yes, we suffer more in our thoughts, mind and meditations than in practical life. Emotional suffering has many aspects, from money emotions, to emotions regarding how we respond to what happens to us, emotions and attachments regarding other people, family relationships, friendships, enemies. My father many times doesn't encourage me, but the feedback I receive from majority of people is good. This means he wants to motivate me somehow to become more better. Body and soul suffering, life is unfair suffering. We all know other people like they don't have literally any problems. They have enough money, and they are lazy enough not to do activities, decisions or have too many responsibilities. For some people life is magic. Until they hit the reality wall, a body pain or emotional suffering occurred, and we all know that money solves only money problems. Anyway, we suffer because of our decisions, we suffer because we do the same mistakes over and repeat them again. We suffer through the suffering of the people we care about. Soul suffering. Because you believe too much, you consider yourself a big sinner without sins, you suffer because God doesn't do as you want. In description of this talk you will find 3 talks that will help you heal. You present